So we're going to have a look at some handwriting lessons today. First of all, we're going to start by looking at pencil grip. So we tell the children that they need to use their pinch fingers, sometimes we call them bunny fingers, and we get them to make this movement. This helps get their fingers ready and in the correct position for holding a pencil. So then we get the pencil and we put it between our two pinchy fingers or our bunny fingers, and then we flick the pencil back like this so it fits in here, and we call it putting the pencil in its bed. And you need to make sure that your fingers are just on top of the wooden bit here for the most comfy grip. So we're going to look at the straight line family. So this is the line guide that we use. So we have a top broken line, a top solid line, a bottom solid line, and a bottom broken line, and we do all our handwriting between these four lines. So because we are looking at lowercase letters, we're going to start with an I today, and it goes between the two solid lines, and it is just a straight line down between the two solid lines. So you start at the top solid down to the bottom broken straight line. Do that again, top solid, bottom broken, and you take it off. Now we're going to practice adding on the curve, because the curve's important when we start to join. So we come from the top solid to the bottom broken and do a flick. Top solid, bottom solid, and a flick. And we can go back and dot it. So we do a dot, we don't do a football. Do it again, top solid to the bottom solid, and a little flick, and our dot. The next one is the L. So this is another straight line letter, and it comes from the top broken line down to the bottom solid line. So top broken, bottom solid, top broken, bottom solid. When you're confident with that, you can start to add on the little flick. Again, that's when we start to join letters. Top broken, bottom solid, little flick. Top broken to the bottom solid, and a little flick. Now the next letter in this family is a T. Now this one's a little bit different because it doesn't start at the top broken line. It starts a little bit down, 3/4 of the way down, and it goes to the bottom solid line. So straight line down and the flick, because we're good at the flicks now. 3/4 of the way from the top broken line, bottom solid, and the flick. So when you've mastered the size of the letter, you can go back and put the cross on the top solid line. So it's down from the top broken to the bottom solid with our flick, then with our cross onto the top solid line, remembering that this one doesn't come down from the very top of the broken line. The final letter in this family is the J, and this one starts at the top solid line and it comes all the way down to the bottom broken line. So if we practice just doing some straight lines for now, from the top solid to the bottom broken line, when we're confident in that, we can start to add on our little curve. So it comes down from the top solid line to the bottom broken line, and it curves round to the left like that, and it looks a bit like an umbrella hand, and then we can put our J with the dot on the top. So it comes down from the top solid line to the bottom broken with our little curl like the umbrella, then with our dot again. It's a dot, not a football. This one's a tricky one, so it's good to keep practicing it to make sure we curve the right way and we curve to the left. If you want to use the handwriting paper, if you click in the link at the bottom, it will take you to the page where you can download it from. If not, you can make your own. You just need to use a normal book and you can draw the lines on. So it doesn't matter how big you make them, because it doesn't matter how big the letters are at the moment, because what we're practicing is formation, so that we are starting, always starting in the correct place. So you can have bigger letters for younger children and make the lines smaller for the older children before they start to join.